For more, let's turn to portfolio manager of the Needham small cap growth funds, Chris Retzler. It's like so many things, Chris, and welcome. It's good to see you. You would think lower rates are tailor-made for a move in the Russell, but then you got tariff concerns. A lot of times you worry about the smaller companies' ability to deal with the tariffs more than maybe some of the big caps. So what is a more powerful force? Is it a good time?
So we think that small caps are coming into a good time. That we've been underperforming for the last couple years. Revenue acceleration will certainly be a welcomed benefit here. Beyond tariffs, which I think has been absorbed. Obviously, we still have some gyrations and further work to do there. The big beautiful bill, tax certainty, deregulation, I think are also very important, which help to counterbalance what the tariffs have done. Looking at the bank earnings, it's looking quite positive out there. The capital markets, both equity and debt, are open. M&A is active, which is also a good tailwind for the asset class. So while we still work through tariffs, and it is an impact to a lot of companies, I think they have a lot of ability to adjust. But I think they just want more certainty. And obviously, the China tariff is a very big one for a lot of companies.
So, Chris, you've lived through this with the small caps. How many false starts would you say that we've had that didn't pan out over the last, what is it, 5 years? How long has it been? And it just hasn't happened.
It's been too many. But I would say what we saw in the March and April time period, where we saw the VIX really blow out to the upside, I think some bottoms were really put in and buying began to come in. And you look at the old tale of don't fight the Fed. We are in a cycle now of rate cutting, and there will be a point at which money market rates are going to drop low enough that money's going to have to flow into the equity markets. And we think that it's going to find a home in small caps. Mega large caps have certainly outperformed and see a lot of money come in. And I'm not saying that they won't continue to go up, but I think the outperformance will come from small caps where liquidity is a lot tighter. And so as money moves in there, there's just not enough shares for where people are going to be allocating money.
You got a couple of names that you got three of them. Two of them are actually down year to date. I can't believe Generac is ever down, given some of the weather we have, and that thing comes on immediately with natural gas, and it's amazing. That's up 25%. But what names do you like?
So Generac is one, as you mentioned. They have a data center play where they have diesel backup generation, where they're coming out with new products there. That would be competing with some of the incumbents, but the demand for backup generation is sizable for data centers. Two other names that we like are Badger Meter, which is a water meter business where meters run out over time. It's water utilities, and with infrastructure being built out, we think that Badger Meters are really well-run company. Another name we think where BEAD money is finally going to begin to flow into rural broadband build-out is a company that's really not moved with the market at all, called Adtran. We think it's good value. And we think that there are some catalysts here on the near future.